Everything I do is
Hey man, say man, we are back with another video, and unfortunately I took a loss today. Unfortunately I did. We did not come out with the W today, but it's cool, you know what I'm saying? Because either way we got to do these breakdowns. Either way we got to figure out, you know what I'm saying, if there's something that we could have did to prevent the loss. Even if we followed our plan from point A to point B, it's always a lesson. So we're gonna do this trade breakdown so I can figure out, even when I'm, you know what I'm saying, breaking it down to you, if I can figure out if there's something, you know what I'm saying, that I could have did better. If you guys have anything that you see that I could have did, you know what I'm saying, that's what these trading videos are for. Give me your input. You know what I'm saying? I'm not perfect, but also, you know, this is my strategy and this is what I take. I'm not always gonna make W's. I'm not always going to win. Sometimes I take losses. It's all about making sure we stay in the game. But without further ado, let's get into this breakdown on how I took a L for the week. So for this week, I'm 1-1. So I had a win yesterday. They gave me about 3K. I took a L on this account. It was a totally different account just because I'm super close to passing the account from yesterday. So I took this one on a different account and it just happened to be a L. All good, you know what I'm saying? We still gonna stay in the game. We got multiple accounts. That's why we keep multiple accounts, just in case we take L's. We don't trade the same accounts all the time. I actually stopped copy trading all of my accounts just for this one reason. So I'm not taking L's across all of my accounts. You know what I'm saying? So without further ado, let me get into this breakdown. All right, man. So today I end up sending out 2 trades to my Discord. I end up personally taking the one that was a L, but end up actually winning or hitting TP eventually. I guess was liquidity today, which is cool, but I'm gonna show you why I end up taking it where I took it. I'm gonna show you how I end up losing. And as you can see on the screen, today I decided to trade NG. So let's go to the daily time frame. As you can tell, as you can see, I always start from the daily time frame. Same strategy, no matter what, right? Mark off our daily highs, mark off our daily lows, kind of figure out where price is at when we get to the charts. Around this time, I'm trading it probably around at 8:30, 9 o'clock time. I like to wait till 9 a.m. just because I seem to have to get more or better setups around that time, setups that are actually pushing with a lot of volume. So I think this happened around that 9 a.m., 8:30 time. So again, mark off my daily highs, mark off my daily lows. I also marked off the buy side liquidity that I saw price had taken before I even hit the charts. Let's go down to the 1 hour. And on the 1 hour, the reason I decided to take sales today, just because we had a huge displacement to the downside that kind of took out this minor low right here. So all I wanted was for price to come down and just tap into that fair value gap. It really is a bigger fair value gap, but I think this fair value gap that I have was on the 30-minute. Yep, a 30-minute fair value gap that I end up seeing. And I just wanted price to really come into this low, which is also a order block that I don't know if you can tell really hasn't been hit yet, right? And then there's a fair value gap within that order block down here. So that was my original target. And why I decided to take sales, mainly because we broke structure. I mean, didn't break structure, but had a minor market structure shift that on the 1 hour that told me, okay, we might want to continue down for at least the short term before we continue buying up, or if we just wanted to continue all the way down. Either way it go, the sales is what I was looking for this particular setup. So I believe I had my direction right. As you can see, we end up hitting TP, but I think the reason that I got stopped out was just we wanted to take some liquidity today. So if you go down to the 15-minute, I took this off the 5-minute actually. Yep, took this off the 5-minute. There were multiple rejections in this area, but I personally did not take these for the simple fact as one, the risk to reward I didn't like, right? So I would have had to get in down here. My risk to reward would have been a little less than a 1, a little over a 101, right? I didn't like that. So I was like, you know what? If it passes me, it passes me. Luckily, we did come back up and take more liquidity, which is why I put my stop loss where I put it. Just because, for one, we already hit the 50% of this fair value gap, right? Two, we just took more liquidity right here. So I didn't think that I would be liquidity again. But it is what it is. I'm starting to see that, price is going to do what it want to do. Sometimes you can follow your plan as much as possible. And you still end up getting stopped out. You still end up becoming liquidity. I'm going to be honest with you. I probably could have taken profit somewhere down here, because as you can see, it was almost at my, full take profit before reversing. Again, another lesson learned for myself is once we hit that low, I should probably take some profit, right? Even though we were super close to my 2-to-1 risk to reward, I still should have taken some sort of profit once we take a low, just because price likes to reverse or retrace a little bit, even if it's not a full reversal, to take more buy side liquidity after we take some sort of low. So that I feel like is my takeaway when it comes to this particular loss, is I should have taken profit. Now, I said it before, and I'm gonna say it again. I think that I need to start taking partials. I think I said it the other day or yesterday in yesterday's video, and I did not do it again. So I got to hold myself accountable, man, because I've been right in my direction, but because price is doing whatever it wants to do, price is moving kind of choppy lately, I need to start securing some profits, man. I need to start securing some partials at these 1-to-1s, and then taking full profit at the 1-to-2s until I get to a point where I'm starting to see prices moving the way it should be. Until I see price really trending the way it needs to be trending, I'm just going to start taking partials, dog. Like, I usually 1-to-2s is my minimum. And then I'll hold after that 1-to-2 if I see that there's still opportunity. But as of lately, man, I'm just starting to see sometimes you gotta change with the markets. You know what I mean? The markets give you what it wants to give you, and you gotta adapt to it. And I feel like right now I'm not adapting the way I should be. I shouldn't be taking these losses. At the minimum, I should just be taking some profits or partials and then putting my stuff at break even. Because it seems like majority of the time that's what it's doing, is at least hitting my 1-to-1. So I need to start taking some profits at my 1-to-1 and then break even after that. That way I'm not ending the day in the negative like I did today. Today was a perfect example of that, right? Again, this breakdown was super simple, right? Previous day high, previous day low, marked off. All I'm looking for price to do is come down to some sort of discount in order to buy back up, right? So this is the discount I was looking for price to come to. I end up taking advantage of the sales because I saw the market structure shift in this area right here, and coming back up into that fair value gap and giving me an opportunity to sell down into that displacement. So, I mean, not displacement, that discount. So it's a super easy trade, right? It's like super simple. And as far as my strategy goes, it's just, I did not take advantage of it the way I should have taken advantage of it. Like, but again, lesson learned, man. And with trading, you gotta take the L's and you gotta learn from them. I'm not gonna sit here and, overthink, you know what I'm saying, my trades. I'm not going to sit here and overthink whether I'm doing what I'm supposed to do just because the markets are a little choppy right now and the markets are changing. I have to adapt to it. And the main reason, or the main thing I'm going to do when it comes to adapting to these charts, are going to be taking partials. So with that being said, that was my L for the day. Hold on, let me see if I can bring that up. This is on a new account. Let me see. Let me show you guys this real quick. So, I took an $800 loss. Most people would say that's big, but for me, when it comes to evaluations, I take chances on the evaluations, and I am super, I take chances on the evaluations, right? And then when it comes to me getting funded, that's when I'm like precautious, and I don't really over leverage or anything like that. And it has worked for me thus far, and that's how I've been able to get funded. You know what I mean? By my first trade being a 2% risk. And then after that, I lower my risk after the 2%, because usually my first trade is a W. But and today would have been a W had I not been liquidity. So it is what it is, though. You gotta take it for what it is. So yeah, we had an $1,800 loss today. Just gotta now lower my risk so that I'm not hitting that $3,000 account loss to blow the account. And then again, like I said, I've got 5 of these, so I'm not really worried. This one right here is still, I just took a trade just to take a trade today on this one, just to get my, like, I was going to take that same trade, but then I got out, and I'm like, I don't really want to trade this one. So I got out on that one. And that's why you only see a $34 win. Cause I wanted to make sure that I am only taking A+ setups. And this technically was an A+ setup for me. Everything aligned. I just happened to be, like I said, liquidity. So, luckily I did take it on this one instead of the other ones. The other ones I haven't taken anything on, cause I'm taking my time. This one I plan on passing this week. And then this one, I'm just going to try to get back to that 100,000 and then work my way back to how I usually try to trade these eval accounts before I pass. Because there's different ways that I trade eval accounts, and there's a way I have a system of trading eval accounts so that I can pass them quicker and then hold on to the funded accounts for as long as possible. I switch my strategy, not my strategy. I switch my approach up, just a little bit different. But yeah, let me put myself back on the screen. Oh, all right. But yeah, that's all I got, man. Again, it is what it is. Losing is a part of the game. I can't even be mad about that loss. I follow my rules. I just happened again to be liquidity today. So I think, I'm not going to switch anything up outside of just taking the partials at 1-to-1 so that I can secure at least something, and not having, because I was literally, as I showed you before, I was literally that much, like 2 ticks away from hitting my full take profit, and it would have been up 4K. I would have gotten out before the 4K amount, but yeah, I there's nothing I can do. So with these days, it comes, and you just got to move on to the next day, and you just got to be, you gotta just let it, fly by and forget about it. You take the L, you take the lesson, and then, you move on to the next day, and you can't really soak into the losses, or you'll start revenge trading. You'll start, doing all the things that you're not supposed to, or you start getting emotional about it. So, it is what it is. I can't really do anything about it. So I'm going to, just like I said, move on and trade again tomorrow. So I think I'm going to live trade tomorrow. I don't know. It really depends, but I think that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to live trade and see if we can take something live, so you guys can actually see me take something live, and not always do these trade breakdowns. And so you guys can kind of see like my emotions and stuff as I'm taking a trade. And then again, on Friday, I'll be doing my live trading with my Discord. So if you ain't tapped in, make sure you tap in. All right. Description, Discord in the description below, strategy in the description below. Also, strategy is only a one-time payment of $50, and you have my strategy. And the reason I'm giving it out like this is just because it's only $50 for one, because I put my hard work in it, right? So when you get it, you'll see how detailed I am and why I'm, charging for it. Otherwise, it would be free. But I put so much work into it and breaking it down to where I have to at least, recoup some of that. So that's why I'm charging for it. Otherwise, again, it'll be free. But if you see it, it's only a one-time fee of $50. That is in the description below. Discord in the description below. Tap in live. We go live every Friday, and we would continue to do that until probably the end of the year, when I start doing the exclusive members, and the exclusive members will trade with me every single day. It doesn't really matter. Yeah, I probably take, it probably be like 4 times a day. I mean, 4 times, not 4 times a day, 4 times a week. That I trade with my Discord when the exclusive thing drops. But until then, every Friday for the free members. And I appreciate everybody who's been tapping in with me thus far. And I see you guys on the next trade breakdown, or hold on, focus, or the next video period. Again, watch out for the vlogs that are coming, because I told you I was gonna do it, so I'm gonna do it. It's going throughout the week, so watch out for the vlog that's coming, and I'll see you guys on the next one. Peace.
Got the band jumping out the bag, vibe blowing on my J, got the loud jumping out the bag.